East Coast Park, a popular haunt for families and lovers. This was also the location that was featured in the last season of Singapore Haunted. For today's special episode, we're here to revisit the famous Yellow Tower, in a stretch of forested area along Fort Road. My name is Eugene, and you're watching Singapore Haunted. And for today's episode, we have 4 special guest investigators with us. And they are Jasper, Amos, Michelle, and Chris. I'm going to find out a little bit more about their own personal experience with the paranormal activities. Jasper, tell us something about your experiences.
I don't have much experiences. I do not have any experience with this hauntings and things like that. So
Okay.
yeah.
So how do you feel now that you are on the set doing some investigation? Are you hoping to see anything tonight?
Yeah, I hope that I can feel something. Maybe see something or even see something to actually to try something different.
Are you a skeptic?
Kind of lah.
Okay, moving on from the skeptic, we have Amos. Amos, you told us before the show that you're able to see these things and actually see them in vivid details. Tell us a little bit more about your experiences with the paranormal.
Okay, basically right, they are not very scary looking. They are just like normal human beings. So at times it's really hard to differentiate, you see. Like you don't know this person is a human or it's just a spirit until something goes over it and you will realize that. But sometimes they are harmless towards us. So we don't have to be afraid of them.
Are there anything here with us tonight?
So far, not yet. I only feel some goosebumps but haven't seen any around. Maybe we'll see some later.
What are the symptoms or what are the signs when these entities are around?
Normally people will hiccup non-stop for no reason, or they will feel dizzy, and they will feel very nauseous, and they will feel very sick, and they will feel drained if really the spirit were to possess them or use their energy to do some other things. They will feel very tired, and some might even lose the conscious also.
And we have the only lady in the group tonight, Michelle. So, Michelle,
Yeah.
you hang around with Amos and you're no stranger to paranormal activities. Tell us a bit more about your own experiences.
I didn't really see in my own eyes, but I do feel some uneasiness, all the cold winds and stuff. But I think it's quite okay. It's not that scary, like what my friends say about all those ghost stories. And I think it's fine to me. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Michelle. And for the last investigator, we have Mr. Chris. Mr. Chris, right here.
Hi.
I met Mr. Chris this evening and he looks very brave and very sure of himself. Chris, you sound very experienced in this field. Tell us a bit more.
Well, I'm not that experienced. I mean, I've had some experiences, felt, seen, throughout NS, at home, around, but it's been pretty much unvalidated. So which is why I'm here, just to use scientific equipment and see if, once and for all, if there is some truth to all these supernatural elements, if there really is something strange going on in our neighborhood. Yeah.
Well, for myself, my name is Eugene and I have not done this for the last 15 years. So this is my first time coming out and going back to investigation. Let's see what we find tonight. Since our last investigation here, we have received numerous emails from viewers. One of these emails actually gave us details about a woman who died here many years ago. She was gang raped and murdered. Her name was Kelly. Tonight, we're going to see if Kelly is still around here and if she can make contact with us.
Kelly, are you on the railing again?
What happened?
There's something on the railing, apparently. Let me ask. Kelly, are you on the railing? If you are, light it up.
Yeah, you can see that.
You like the railing? Is that your favorite spot? Are you the girl that was murdered here? Is there someone else who is not Kelly that's here with us right now? If you are, let it light up like a Christmas tree. Or not.
Go back. Oh,
Whoa. Whoa. Wait. So, are you someone else? Are you Kelly? So you're Kelly, the girl that was murdered here? That flickered. Okay. Kelly, do you like it here? If you do, make it blink. I don't know what solid means. See how tall she is. Whoa.
Oh. Okay.
What
it's
is-
like, oh, so
whoop.
we got something.
Okay.
It's gone.
Sorry. Let's see.
Nope.
Please don't be as tall as me. Or taller.
She could be.
We got red just now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or she could be
right.
floating.
She could be. Or okay.
She's floating.
She's floating. Okay, so that means I probably hit something I wasn't supposed to hit. I'm sorry, Kelly. I really am. Okay.
Kelly, do you want us to be here? Can you blink if you want us to be here?
You could take that as a yes.
I'm going to take that as a yes. If it's a yes, please give us a signal, blink the lights. Okay, thank you, Kelly. Kelly, are there more than one entity around here? Or are you, sorry, let me rephrase that. Kelly, are you alone here? If you are alone, blink the lights.
She's alone now. Okay. But there were entities just now with us? There were. So they went away. So they don't live here. So this is your house. It's our house. Okay. Do you like it here? She does. You don't want to leave? Kelly, do you want to leave this place? If it's a yes,
Blink it.
blink it.
If it's no, remain as it is. You should not leave this place. You don't want to leave this place at all.
So she doesn't want to leave this place, it's
Yeah.
blinking. Okay. Well, I guess you get to see a lot of people make out and stuff. Why would you want to leave, right? Free shows and crazy stuff.
Kelly, are you angry? If you are angry, blink the lights. Is it blinking? She's angry.
You're angry at the people who did this to you?
How do you want to help her out? Is there any way you can help her?
I can't help her, but Kelly, we're gonna ask you about your religion. So we're gonna just name a few religions. If that religion is yours, just blink like you are doing right now, okay? Are you Buddhist? Are you Catholic? So you're a Roman Catholic? You go to church? Is a church nearby? Would you want us to maybe see if we can get a priest here to help you move on? If it's a yes, if you want us to try and get a priest here to help you move on,
Blink.
let it blink. Try and blink up to 4, or 5 to let us know that you really want to move on.
Oh, she's blinking 2 and 3. No? Don't want to move on?
You try and blink it to either 3 or 4 if you want to move on, if you want a priest to come here. So you want a priest to help you move on?
I don't know, bro. I'm thinking that's a no, though. Oh, yes.
So Kelly, because Eugene is a little unsure and I'm also very easily confused. So you want us to bring a priest here to help you move on? You would appreciate that?
Okay, that's a blink. That's a definite blink. Okay.
and she just wants to go. So maybe we could see if we could get a priest or something, or someone, I mean, in church nearby. All right, so just now, I saw in peripheral vision, I saw a dark shape somewhere below, just went by. Few of us saw it, and the moment I mentioned it, the meter went up to 5, like now. Mentioned the dark shape that just went by, it just went up to 5. It's not doing it now. It's doing it now. And I asked this question, Kelly, is that you?
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh my.
Whoa.
Okay.
Alright, Kelly, we know that it's you, Kelly.
All right, Kelly, thank you. So you've been stuck here for a long time, you know, I think about 20 odd years. Why wouldn't you want to move on? Could you speak that, you know, could you tell that to the microphone so we could hear you when we play back? It's just blinking, so I assume she understands. Could you speak into the microphone, tell us why wouldn't you want to move on?
I think we give her a few minutes of silence to pick that up.
Yeah.
Okay, Kelly, the mic is all yours. Speak as loud as you can. We're going to give you some silence and we'll play back later on and try to pick some message from you.
It's red, man. What's going on? I don't get it. It's red, man. Well, Kelly, would you like to join us? We're sitting down. Please join us if you can, if you like. You can touch us on our arm, our hand. If you want, you could give Eugene a kiss on the cheek.
Okay, could be my imagination, but I felt the right side, right side of my head, of my hair. Someone's fiddling with it, but could be my imagination.
Right.
Oh no, shit! I just felt it again.
Where is it?
The right side on the back here. I felt it here.
Is it between us?
I said it once. I felt it. Then after I said it, I felt it again. But it's not there anymore.
Kelly, could you maybe touch me too? See if I just said that. Maybe she doesn't like me so much.
Kelly, are you happy to see a girl here? I guess the lights are blinking, so I guess we'll take it as a yes. Kelly, you're happy to see a girl here? Oh. Can you scream as loud as you can and let us know how old were you when you died? Use as much energy as you can. Use as much energy as you can. Kelly, what we want you to know is that there's no point hating your boyfriend because your boyfriend couldn't do anything about it. Kelly, your boyfriend couldn't do anything about it because there is no way he could help you or prevented the rape incident because he was beaten up by all these guys. So Kelly, I hope you forgive him. I take it as a yes, Kelly. You forgive your boyfriend for not helping you out. Like I said, it was not his fault.
So Michelle,
Yeah.
you're out there with Isaac
Yeah.
alone. How was your experience up there?
When I went up, I think it was very peaced. I don't know why, but I got a feeling that she's free now. You know, she wouldn't be like very sad, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we asked her some questions, like we gave her some airtime and said, Kelly, if you can hear us, shout into the mic, and the meter just went up. Like we didn't hear anything. Was it any different for you?
That moment I heard like just a like it's just a voice, you know. I don't know where the voice come from. That's why I just look up but there's nothing. Yeah.
What do you do before you heard the voice?
No, we just ask what's her age and ask her to like just show all the energy out so that we can know, like, you know, how do you feel, that kind of thing. Yeah.
And you mentioned the K2 meter just went crazy. And, well, hopefully we can capture some of this voice in the recording during the playback. But we only know that later on.
Yeah.
Okay. So Chris, when we were there talking with Michelle, you said you saw something on second level. What did you see exactly?
Well, I just saw it was very quick. It was like a split second. I saw a bit of a face, long dark hair. Could more or less discern that it was a Chinese girl, youngish, maybe 19. I'm not sure. It was 1 second it was there, and it disappeared. So I just kind of caught it from the corner of my eye. Yeah, that was it.
That's not the first time you saw a shadow, right?
No, this wasn't a shadow. I could actually see more or less some features, you know, like nose, lips,
And
eyes.
it appeared just for a short while.
Yeah, it was quick. I mean, I could be imagining things, you know, but that was pretty much what I saw.
Kelly, we have Amos and Jasper with us now. Kelly, for your information, Amos, who is holding the K2 meter, the box with the lights. Oh, you are there. Amos can actually see things. No, he can actually see people like you. No, he's gifted since he was young. How are you feeling, Amos?
My heart is beating quite fast actually. I thought I saw something just flash past. Downstairs, it's not here, but it's downstairs.
So you're saying that your heart is beating very fast now for no apparent reason?
Yeah. But I know she mean no harm.
Are there 3 people here? Are there 3 people here with you? No, I guess she answered that, right?
Yep.
Were you there on the second floor when Chris saw you?
Yeah.
Alright, Kelly, I'm Isaac, and I was here many months ago, sometime last year. I'm sure you can remember me, hopefully. Just now, when one of our friends, our colleagues downstairs, his name is Chris, and Chris saw a figure of you. Saw your figure down on the second floor, and he claims that he actually see your face and your body and your hair, and he can make out that you're a Chinese girl. I mean, the figure just now down below is a Chinese girl. Was that really you?
Kelly, I'm gonna ask you again, was that you?
It's 4 AM right now, and we are in the forested area at the end of East Coast Parkway at Fort Road. At the Fort Road area. We've been walking down the whole stretch from the start of Fort Road to the end. The crew and the investigators are getting a bit freaked out. We're seeing things, hearing things, but so far nothing is captured on the K2 meter yet or the camera. We're not sure whether the mind is playing tricks on us or we are actually seeing things. We're going to find out today. In fact, some of the emails that came in, reports from eyewitnesses said that this place right here behind me right now is haunted. In fact, as recently as just 2 weeks ago, a female cyclist and her friends were cycling down this track and they saw a white figure flying across from one tree to another. They freaked out, they cycled back out really fast, and one of the guys even tripped and fell. So we're here to investigate the area, to get some evidence to see if we can actually capture and reenact the entire what's that? Okay, it's getting a bit freaky right now. We're all hearing things. but we're gonna just go into the forest area and see if we can capture more information and evidence for you guys. We just had a 5-minute silent observation where we stood around in a circle back to back looking out around the area. None of us spotted anything except Amos, and viewers, you might be, just to help you jog your memory, Amos here have the third eye and he can actually see things. Amos, you saw something just now that no one else saw. What did you see?
Yeah, because I was feeling quite dizzy, so I looked around and I turned. I saw this old couple jogging past this line. It's within that line they jogged past, and I didn't dare to look at them, and so I turned my head down. But I leaned on Jasper because I got quite dizzy after that. Then yeah, Isha got hold of me.
Did they notice you looking at them?
No, they were looking at each other.
And did you see them coming from afar, or did they
No,
just appear?
I just turned and realized they just come out of nowhere. They are just jogging past.
Could you describe the outfit for us?
They are wearing those polo tees and shorts and jogging those covered shoes with socks, high socks.
Well, that's what we have from Amos right now.
But Amos, did anyone see the things that you saw just now?
No, I actually told the rest, but nobody said anything.
So based on your experience, you don't think it's a human being?
No, that is definitely not a human being, or else we'll be able to film them jogging past me, and yeah, everybody would have seen it. But I know they mean no harm.
So there are things around here, but it's good that they mean us no harm. Okay, Chris, we are standing at the right spot where you saw something walking towards this direction. Can you tell us about it?
We were quite far away. I turned in this direction. I saw the power box first, and I saw it was a split-second thing again, like a white humanoid figure, kinda moving towards it, and then it disappeared in the very next instant. It's difficult to know what I saw because this place is kind of big and there's a lot of light sources around, so it could have been nothing, but at the same time it might have been something, you know.
So to validate what Chris might have seen, we actually placed 2 K2 meter on the ground right here where the white figure was reported to have walked towards, and we also placed a camera to just focus on the 2 K2 meter, and we left this place for it to just record and see what we can get from this place.
If anyone here, can you please come up? The lights right in front. You come closer and the lights will blink more to the red. And you know that there's something. Bro.
This is a K2 meter. It measures EMF, which stands for electromagnetic field. So I'm going to do an experiment for you viewers right now to show you what the dots on this EMF, on this meter stand for. What you see here is a SP power grid. It's high voltage. It should emit a lot of EMF. Okay, so we're going to put this K2 meter there and it will read a level of EMF. As you can see very clearly right here, even though this power grid is so powerful, it's right here, it's emitting EMF, it's only going up to a maximum of the third dot. What you saw at the yellow tower was all the way up to the 5th dot, so it's in an open area with no power grid at all. it's a clear indication that an entity is there emitting high, very high EMF, something that's even higher than a power grid.
Right, so we were just about to pack up, and just as we were about to grab the K2, it flickered. It went up to the second bulb, and it was just for an instant. But at that very same moment, did it just flicker again? I just saw it flicker again. But in that very same instant when it flickered, Isaac saw a white mist blow past me towards Eugene, and at that point Eugene's arm began to feel cold.
Right, I would say that my mind is clear. I'm not overly paranoid. My imagination is not running wild. I'm actually quite calm and at peace around here. But at the same point, I felt that the drop in temperature on my right forearm, and it was very clear. It was not like a breeze. It was sudden chill, just drifted past, wavered around here, where I think everyone put their hand in and they could feel the cold. And as they were doing that, the chill went down from my forearm to my elbow, and the kind of cold that I felt was like putting my arm in a refrigerator. So it was not something that I conjured up, but I could feel it moving from here to here, and then it dissipated.
Is it still cold?
No, it's gone.
It's funny because I was the one who saw the white mist, and the first question I asked you guys was any one of you guys smoking? Because it just looked like a smoke from a cigarette, you know.
Yeah.
It was so clear. And then the moment I saw the mist, and then Eugene said that he felt cold on his right arm.
Because I didn't see the mist at all, but the cold was very, very distinct.
I just saw the K2 light up, so was it. So there were,
Yeah.
pretty cool.
But I mean, considering that we are in the middle of the pathway, it could be a
anything.
wandering. If it is a spirit, it's probably a wandering spirit just walking through, and we are in the pathway.
Yeah.
East Coast Park, what a night! We spent the entire night at the Yellow Tower, and now right here at the forested area at the end of East Coast Park, near the Fort Road area. With regards to the email that we received from the female cyclist, seeing a white figure running across the field and hearing all those weird noises, the investigators have not found anything conclusive to relate that to a direct paranormal activity. But we have seen lights from the oncoming vehicles on the highway flashing across the park. We've seen lights from the construction site at the sky. And the noises that we heard, growls and tinkering noises coming from the construction site, could be constituted as something scary to an over-imaginative mind. Besides, this entire stretch of road is really dark and creepy at night, so it's not hard to imagine imagination going wild. But that being said, we do realize that there's a large area out there that we have not covered, and who knows, there could be some part of this forest that is really haunted that we have not found. Anyway, this is a special episode of Singapore Haunted. We hope you enjoyed it.